and DFM are 2 days
Kind
later.
of do or die for DFM.
There's going to be some differences. What I'm seeing in the compositions, I mean,
Okay, they go for
these pistol positions.
They go for the ISO comp, so we've got 2 double duelists.
Last time played outside
And
grass.
T1
The rest of the
early
team went
want to
in
punish
lobby
people
with the
getting this
Sova
orb,
still long for T1.
which is good
Same
because this
position,
is like
except
the
you've got
best and
Euro
most
on
common
C
game plan with this
the
comp.
TP instead of
On
playing
attack,
short with the TP. So
you're meant to be snowballing
by all
with
intents and
the
purposes,
ults.
the same start of the pistol
Especially the
rounds for
ISO.
these two teams,
Like,
which should
these are
end the A
2
side.
cheaper ults these days.
Well, leading to it now, Stax is the only one on A without much else. So unless you can get a couple of taps in, you might have to, yeah, he's just going to have to jump out.
Oh, it's a hard retake, man.
Break that shield, unfortunately. Now you got Cess playing in the wings and the little
That'll help.
classic. They can't get the
Still got the trip,
done.
and he
So
only
with
saw
the
1 on the flank, so they might only
advantage
think
in
1.
T1, they're going to have to retake with that because DFM hunting with this plant.
They got the Omen flash out of them early. It's nice, man.
Kind
of depends on what Akame can do on short here.
Sewer as well as long. That's a lot of angles, but still Jinbung managing to hold down the first point. Stacks out from heaven and then getting shut down. 2 players left.
Look at the HPs from everyone.
All pretty low.
Yeah, but May's gonna find
very, very nice. They handled this well. I
I
like the little push on spawn here. Once they realized there were numbers behind.
A pretty close pistol. DFM winning it in the end. Maybe they get the second, and then it all goes downhill from there on out. Who knows? Because we started to have some awakening from May and the server as well, tail end of the last map. So if that can translate over here, and the team can start to get some really good reads on this attacking, attacking side, and they might be able to try and push us into the 3rd map. But real early days, of course. Too early to be talking about that. Just the classics for T1.
What was it? It was 1-1, right? There's 2-1 pistols, I think. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong.
I must wait. Watch out, though. The angle's being held.
On the eco, no one buys anything into it.
Just
really classics aggro.
Of it just yet.
Really aggro, though, like tucked into the corner mid.
Out with the Phantom.
Oh, if they hear the reload on May right now, May should be getting close to swing on him, but Cess is here to help.
How was map 1? Pretty dominant.
Give that the respect.
Closed. Safe enough. Oh, little check from May to spot out so many players. Unfortunately, he's gonna get domed. Even with the flash out from GN. Still, though, continuing to peek out. T1 will get punished. No weapons retrievable.
I'm out of here.
Izu slipped up from behind, but again, still the classic. So
very, very
still
nice.
Relatively clean.
The only good news, really, for T1 is the person that has the most kills is Cypher.
Could have been some
probably at least on attack, the worst ult
right, a couple
in
of
the
those moments,
comp.
but they hold it on down. Does look like we're in for
situational at least.
Heater for Jinbung potentially on this attacking side. 2 rounds and 6 kills. Well, it was 18 that Pilski was mentioning, and he managed to do in that 13-1. See how consistent he's going to be with the team, playing the lurk roles as well. Buy round now, quite the backing of weapons for DFM too, so they can give this one a good going.
Ooh. Still though, within lethal range, it's just some early info for both sides.
Yeah, the drone's just spotting out that nothing is really close.
Yeah, I mean, TFM have a lot of info at the moment.
Doesn't flash himself or have the right line. He could
mid
get
control,
take it out.
full of A control. It's a great jump spot, spot 3.
Call for the team to get some assistance over here. This is where the lurk Jinbung comes in clutch. He gets the information with the hat too.
Team will
well, we said it might be the worst ult, but actually, it's worked pretty well for them.
The rotations thanks to Jinbung.
Yeah, I don't even feel like this
weak. They get the timing over towards shore.
Is too bad, right? Because of how sensational he's been time and time again. So now that he finds that kill, it's going to potentially just be the reset or the bunkering down to try and find him. 40 seconds
big
to go
flash
to
for
get this
DH.
plan as DFM, and they are going towards this seaside to try and find him. Izu gets dicey.
Managed to preserve his life still. We look to the entrance from Garage. DH, well, he spammed. Tries to set up for Paranoia, not even really necessary. Stacks already in line.
I mean, DH did very good. That one, the solo 1v1 over towards C was like the round, really. DH lost it. I think that's a different round.
Just narrow focused on towards the C site, going through Garage when it looks like they were going to start to stampede up there. Go into the site and find him when he's low HP.
Cypher ult's never the worst. The problem is it's situational. It's definitely the worst in this comp on attack.
Fumbling with the relay bolt, but still is able to survive. And then him and Stacks just together in towards the site with DH there in case as well. sectioning off the site with his dark cover. Good little pickup play for T1 in the midst of it. And now we've got
1, 2, 3, 4. The
rifles
combine next.
across the board. No ultimates in sight just yet.
And we're not on attack now, and Haven is too good.
By himself. Try and sell a bit of a fake before the team may come through the garage.
Right. The shield, maybe try to draw a util, but nothing really sent out by T1. They're still comfortable with what they're seeing.
Oh, lots of damage on towards May as well, and the spike in Cess dropped in grass. Things go from bad to worse. As Buzz even sprays down Jinbong all the way through the lobby.
Why is it feeling a little bit like Sunset again?
Was forced to gate crash out.
Pistol round, potential good early start. Losing a couple of big jaws, or pretty much one jaw that decides the round again.
They found GN
in the last round.
Just one by one, DFM are falling like flies.
Enough numbers.
Now the duelists to have a save simulator, it would feel like.
50 seconds to save.
Amongst themselves.
Should anyone from T1 be hunting?
And if you're T1, you're recognizing your opponent's economy.
You might be feeling it. Personally, I would be okay with just saving a lot of the armors and getting the money, but I could understand the team searching for this.
It's just going to be this respectful
especially with stacks being one away. More just the fact that you know they have to eco if you get a couple of these.
From both sides, but
as much as I want to see like a hunt, I would even love to see just like the orb gathered by Buzz, but you know, 9 times out of 10 he'd go to get that and he'd get swung on and die. So no
be back to go back A. Problem was the Lark was seen on short.
I was going to say as well after that. I'd like to see Stacks
you would
hunt
imagine they'd still have numbers there.
From the orb, but in picking that up there, that's fine. That's fine. So T1 will survive with 5. They'll pick up the ulti orb as well, and with the save weaponry for DFM, they're just going to have to invest again. Drop over
Stack the good. Got the orb at the end.
Pretty much. The economy is definitely not going to look too good now.
They force on top of it. They do force on top of it. So
it's the reset time. If this goes wayward for DFM,
they don't lose too much. Got light armor a lot.
Have any real cash behind it besides a Kame.
They go for stacks.
Go in for a single investment, you'd assume. Not unless he's got that ultimate online and is fancy to win it. You pilfer a gun off your opponents. So it is an important round for DFM. Changing things up for the
Recon clears this. Drone about to clear this, but before they kind of clear all these question marks, it does look like DFM are going to try insta-hit over towards B. Yeah, the delay of the smoke is long enough to actually get this over here as well. I mean, look, it's full passing over towards here. Info. They actually had full info around the map after like the first 20 seconds here.
DFM still trying to create pressure elsewhere.
They went B as well. You got to assume that Stacks would have ripped the Hunter's Fury had they gotten in. Now, DFM looking to explore elsewhere towards A lobby. Recon Dart to be destroyed.
Yeah, it's not too bad from DFM. Like, the A pressure is great at the moment, but the Cypher is a nightmare.
Spot out down C long, and he's got the awareness first from the trapwire in garage.
Yeah, honestly, the trip break and then the back over towards B is pretty cool.
But it's all a ruse to this C site with the spike to go B, and Stacks would get pressured for this Hunter's Fury. Might want to actually fall back if not go for this challenge.
Wait, Akame, you got the plant, mate. Okay.
He does spot out. Oh, actually takes down May.
Just last second, and they only just get the plant down. Easy to send it on them.
Jinbong and Cess left, and yeah, they're just way too far from the rest of the team.
They're everywhere. That's the problem right now.
No, they are everywhere.
At that point, they're over at A-Link, they're over at C-side.
A couple of bits of util from T1 being good. I don't think DFM played it that badly, really.
To be fair, in that B-side too.
Like how they handled it towards the end was pretty good. C camera maybe owned them,
pretty nasty taps on towards the heads.
Izu sending it also. It's a good stun from him.
See those shots as well with that dot crosshair and some good patience as well, right? Cess focus on the garage, just gets shot out from behind in the window. Really nicely done from T1. But with the plant, DFM and that loss bonus will be forcing up by here. Lots of light shields across the board.
The T1 setup, they're very good at the moment of just getting info.
With a Hunter's Fury. This is going to be one of them much needed win rounds for DFM. Otherwise, you'd be assuming a timeout angle pretty soon, have a discussion, get reset, go for an eco.
Yeah, similar thing over towards A though. These two are doing a good job of holding this down. This time they set one up and then they can rotate. And Stacks manages to save all his Util, and that's great with his ult.
Still in control of everything.
Gonna have the same frontside B trapwire too, but changing up the garage side one in towards
He
long.
hears the trip,
Camera
but he
for
still
site
holds the
as
angle.
well, so expecting there might be a little bit more of this.
Yeah, what are we
Akame
doing?
play
Popping the
towards
server
C
ult
site.
once they cross.
So you see DFM adjust where their shockies go to destroy that trapwire. So they're giving themselves some
Smoke
options
goes in,
towards this
Recon
B
goes
site.
in. He's going to pop this ult soon. Recon reveals that no one's here, man. It's good from Stacks. Stacks is actually playing the last 2 rounds really well.
Control. Of course, as I'm saying, there's no trapwire there that they can put Hunter's Fury to be called.
Okay.
That was weird.
A little bit wayward.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Spotted
Really
now,
convinced that they were going over towards A. I mean, he
30
did actually
seconds,
tag
make
2 in
a
the end.
decision here as DFM. Do you still want to go to this C site split that you thought you were setting up for? Or do you want to try and navigate back in towards this B site now that there's no Hunter's Fury that you've got to think about?
Bro, DFM are everywhere.
The answer
But like, where are you ending?
They crashed through. Oh, slight whiff on Izu though, and that will be a chance for DFM. But Buzz and DH.
Yeah,
now
the other
out.
two are just so split up. It's so weird, man. It's still winnable, but
10 seconds to go. They know where Akame is at the front of site.
Oh, and there's still a good shot from Jinpoo.
Just,
out from
man.
the back. Akame with the
And they get the
footsteps
plan,
brings
which
the
gives them all
attention
into next
across.
round, and they got some good
Buzz was
ults
just
to
gonna
start
get
getting
into the
some
drift with
rounds.
that low time,
My
and he would have been
goodness,
able
this
to
was
survive. There
close.
would have been no
It was
time
so
for them to pick
weird.
up
They
the
were like
spike
3-1-1
and go for a plant.
with
That would've
20
been
seconds left
real
or something.
close at the end of it. Had that started to come on down, they just weren't expecting the later flank to come through from the A-Rap. See this one on the replay. Look at that. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. It would have been hella close if he gone into the drift for them to run to the spike and get the plant. It would have been in the 4 seconds, if not just below it. So, oh well. That's what
Stacks
our
is
little
all? Yeah, dude, I thought
positions give us the foresight for.
I thought he was.
So much. 3-3
I thought they were
timeout for
saving
DFM.
it a little bit as well. He's like, just as I complimented him, he did like a gamble ult, really. Unless the Yoru spotted one on the jump spot.
The coaches must have been able to, spot out some of the defensive setups.
Definitely think with this,
baiting out that Hunter's Fury from Stacks kind of worked out.
It must have been from the jump spot.
Yeah, and then the fact that they do get in, and there was a good paranoia as well to blind Stacks when they're in, trading a lot of those positions, a lot of shots in the scrap.
I wonder if this DFM timeout is to get him to speed up a little bit.
To stick around.
Been rounds that are getting really close time-wise, 2 in a row.
Different angles they can get pushed from on that
Jaws, hello mate. How's things?
Just so happens they're not watching the crucial one at A-Link.
Is interesting that they're on the light armor buys at the moment, so when they do lose these rounds, or if they lose these rounds, they can still buy next.
Starting out towards a lobby.
Yeah, another different look to this utility from T1 too, mind you. Oh, Trapwire is not at the front of B. There's a camera there instead with them put over
Spotted him
towards
at
the
the
C
end.
side. I am loving the fact
Take
that
over
T1
towards A,
changing a
but
lot
dude,
of
look
these
at this
positions
minimap.
and
Wait,
now
T1 are really on top of
There's a
this.
bit of information on the dimensional drift, but the problem is Izu had
You're in
none
trouble,
at this
mate.
B site.
Still though, trying to play around the back of Gong. He has overdrive, but
Damn,
shut
he
down
did
by
good to
Jinpoo.
delay as
Still
well,
trying to
though.
stay alive, dancing around Cess with support.
What is
but
going
Mia
on?
Crunches in. He gets a good double.
What? It's a
onto
1v1.
May now with a spike out in the open.
Number 1 player in May versus DH, the rising star of T1.
Oh, he hears him.
DH would have seen this.
Hey guys, I might have to highlight that May doesn't have the spike here, so he's going to run a marathon that DH has heard, and then eventually start to navigate to the spike. And if you're DH now, you know you couldn't chase him. There's
I mean,
like
you just
one
go in the
angle
box
that
to the
you
right.
watch.
There's only one.
I
You
would
just
have
go in the
loved
box,
for him to
right?
just try
Surely.
to step up above, but
Yeah.
hey, he should know where
Oh,
May's coming
he
from.
hesitated.
30 seconds to go.
Wait, he went for the box and then he didn't.
Oh
my goodness.
DH
Okay.
actually gets the drop on May.
Nicely done. I like how proactive he was, though. He took a bit of risk in terms of smoke over towards middle, but actually won him the round.
Absolutely dropped the ball, but no, he does manage to wrangle the spray and find the kill. Just heads up on him that he heard where May was running from. You know, so many different positions that he potentially could have played that from on the site, right? But hey, he chooses to just take the jewel flat on the floor, wins it. Sharpie here from May in the replay too, mind you. Another scrappy battle in the midst of
It
this
was really
B-side.
scrappy on site.
Yeah, he knows.
He's
that
insanely
is a
worried,
threat.
man.
That would have been a huge fumble.
Yeah, especially as you know what goes down in
Reset
this
the
team.
economy at DFM now too,
You can
by the
understand
way.
it.
Some sheriffs and a stinger for Cess. Jinbung has lost his life playing that deeper line before. 2 Buzz. That was in a rifle round this time though, just on the pistols.
Last time we seen them eco for a little bit. I thought they were light armor buying to make sure they could do this all the time, but
close being the
win one, lose the next.
Still hovering around these positions, but Akame slipping through from C long. Meteor wasn't looking.
This is where things get a little bit spicy.
Potential kill
really
nice. DH just inside of the smoke.
Had the clone ready for great shot, man. Had the clone ready for the
players are trading
ISO.
And we don't know the positions because everybody's bloody everywhere.
No, it is chaos, man. People are just everywhere.
That's for sure.
The amount of like 1-3-1s that DFM are doing and just creating pressure with the 3 and trying to take timing with the 1s is unusual.
Go for it. Scouts at least make sure that no one is around A long, and he might even be able to capitalize off of that position.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Goes for the flash. May has his own TP.
No way. May gets the gun though, but they know about the low HPs.
Gets a Phantom too.
And Cess is on site with. Oh, it's a nice shock.
A chance.
Cess is on site with ult, so.
Needing to retake from Link. Too many angles to cover, but it's Izu with fast lane. DH with a shot.
Oh, what a shot, bro! Look at this guy go.
What is that triple?
How's he go from?
Look at this guy. He was from their academy, right?
Hitting some sinkers in that round.
That was sick.
Gorgeous to come out from him. Yes, I will add. It wasn't eco from DFM technically, but they're hitting some sharp shots too with their own sheriffs, so it does get a little bit problematic when Akame is just allowed to waltz in towards the C site like no one's home. Gen hits that shot. And then May finds one when Buzz comes out of the drifts. It does look a little bit awkward, but it comes into the
Show me it, man. Let's see it.
Have a look at this one.
That second shot.
There's that extra damage, by the way, that Jinbong took in the beginning of the round from Buzz coming in and assisting. 5-3, T1.
Before he was on the academy, he came from the same team as Xiaomin. Wait, that must have been a stacked team, though.
That are going to be backed up with Honest Fury and Kill Contract. Very interested to see if Akame wants to try and farm this one.
Late recon that lands when your drone goes through at the same time for the split. Ult goes in. Someone played in front of the clone.
Into the gulag, but you need the kill. He's gonna go off the whip.
Yeah, that's rough.
Big for T1. They get to hold.
And there was no garage control from the rest of the DFM team while that fight in the gulag was going on, by the way, too. No scaling up. So they've really got no positioning here, DFM.
Just trying to work off the cage now. They know Izu's still in there, but he couldn't catch him. Jinbong gets punished.
Yeah, this is looking a bit awful for DFM in this round, really.
Not wrong.
This is the 1-versus-1. There's no space. They get shut down elsewhere. Buzz pretty much just confirms that nothing is happening around this A site as well. Hunky Dory plays from T1 here.
Very okay.
Yeah, it's just going to be another save, you'd assume, for 30 seconds.
No other option. But it's still a really odd moment.
T1 thinking that it might be a bit of an outside A surrounding spot. You can definitely understand why that would be the case.
The haven't gone great for DFM.
When you've just been seen, you know, 2 players at C.
They've at least got to trade that, though. One Neon isolated over towards Garage.
Yeah.
As T1's thought process on
the drone came in, the drone spot one only.
Just the save call.
I think you got to try force that.
They'll hold on with 3 weapons to go.
Don't know if they had a smoke, but smoke window. I get that they were trying to split over towards C, but
it will be T1 securing a 6th already.
But this is where I start to get a little bit worried for DFM too, right?
There was 2 by Garage. They definitely got to force into Garage.
Is very rattled, right? Wasn't able to really find things over in map number 1.
When was the last time you saw a 3-person stack in Garage? It's literally a 1v2.
Very big reliance so far on May being like God mode in all of these previous series.
Yeah. Certainly feels that way.
Could Artist save EG? I think he's the only guy that can save EG. I think he got it.
Yeah, had to get out of dodge there.
Yeah.
Undercut gets you and you're pretty much dead to rights. Have to run on backwards. Speaking of running, it's a bit of a forward momentum play for DFM here on the back of all of that utility. Nice and early.
His head coach, yeah, that's actually it. You nailed it. Put him in as the coach.
Well, there we go.
It's time.
Set play into A. Stacks, though, pulling off from the off angle. Buzz with a pop flash, and he's able to collapse
What
onto
a flash.
it. A third kill, maybe? No, shut down by May, but still the trades from T1 too strong.
There's so much info around the map, man. They got so much info.
Regardless, but shut down
Meteor's Util's just doing
Christmas
work.
lights in that kill feed for sure there, Quack. Backwards and forwards, time and time again. Between T1 and DFM, when the numbers are on the sites, though, T1 are winning these. Get the neural theft in play too, secure the last little information. Love the pop flash to come out from Buzz.
Yeah, this flash is so strong.
Man,
Man, Yori flash, dude, so good.
Just well read out from the early utility that comes through from DFM.
Like, if you're good with this flash,
giving away a little bit of the
it's just a KO
the game
flash.
plan with the Hunter's Fury too, before ultimately looking
But
to
you're
go
on a
in
dual list.
rapidly again.
And you have a clone and a TP, you can be around the
side
map.
Of DFM, they're second in the first half. There's a lot of these rounds that have gone to the wire. You know, it could be a very different scoreline. It could be DFM in the lead. It could have been something like a 4-4.
All right, now not the case.
5-5 even.
Do I think Yoro's getting nerfed again? I do think so, but I think it'll be after champs.
I mean, a bit more conviction in the calling and the
I
set plays.
can't remember where it was,
that
but they
gets
kind of
shaken up,
hinted
I
at a
mean,
lot of stuff,
to the
or like a
coaches then.
bigger change up
Yeah,
for
what are they gonna be able to give you
2026
here,
in
though?
terms of
We've just had some really good rotations
in-game.
and stuff from T1, and then they're
Oh.
weathering in the fights. You know,
I don't know when it will
can
happen.
just be a thing on the day that one
But
team
I
is
imagine
shooting
after
better
champs
than the
they'll
other
kind
team.
of
It happens.
do an
has-
agent
it
patch
It's
and
happening.
Well, yeah.
mess some stuff
I mean,
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe in a good way,
Half
maybe in a
now.
bad way.
You just hope for
You
the
never know.
best. Buzz pulls out.
Maybe there's
big
a harbor
guns.
rework in there.
Both duelists over towards A-Long. Progression smoked
Remove
on
all
off.
the abilities.
Hide in your
Yeah,
own
the
dark
the
cover in case
Teo
recon
the Teo
bolt goes
definitely
there.
made them think that
Always
all
love the
recharge
forward-thinking
util
on
is
these sort of game
overpowered,
plans.
which
But an operator at this sort of position as well, when your gate
I'm not
crash
saying
is still
that there's an
available,
element
you'll
of
hold
truth
down,
there, but I
you'll
don't
just
think it's
get
as
your
bad as
head
they think it is.
removed.
And
An opening
especially
duel
as
from
they
Akane.
nerf the breach off of that, it worries me
DFM
that they
Gonna be able to
are
convert those 5
overthinking
versus 4.
one agent across multiple agents, if that makes sense. Like one agent was the problem, but I think they think it's multiple agents.
As the
Broke the shield
desk
too.
mentioned, they're so
Big Joe
aware
here.
of what the game plan is going to be. Izu already in position, goes out, jump spots, slides over to the third kill.
Ah, man,
and
that
gets
last
the one
one's nice.
mid-air. Says,
T1
no
looks so
chance in
dominant.
surviving. We're 8-3 now for T1.
Izu has been having a great day on the stage and in the server. 2
Yeah, no, I
days
fully
from the
agree with
last
that,
map
Saint.
to that rounds to a couple of extra bits and pieces in this map as well.
But you could up it a
4K
little bit
comes
and it'll
out
be
there.
okay.
I mean, in the moment that they had the 5 versus 4, Jinbun gets spotted out. They even, look at this from Izu.
Oh.
He broke the shield of Akame just before going for the reposition as well. Didn't even have a fighting chance, you feel like, as Akame and Sass. I mean, he got spotted out at the corner of that dark cover. Really nicely done from T1. Again, rotating the right numbers at the right time. Really good ideas, but now I need to see something answered back by DFM in the last round of this half. A quick pop
Yeah, I
towards
mean, the
this
comp's
C
normally
side,
good
maybe
once you
giving
get the
him on
ults out. It's normally a round
He
win.
does kind of spot
3
them, but
passing
DH
over
hiding
towards side,
inside
the
of
recon
smoke.
doesn't get
Spade
shot, no
crashes
one's through the
back into
choke.
safety. The whole team
Still got a
just
camera to
making
tag
sure
as
that
well.
DH isn't lurking around somewhere.
So hard for them to
Still,
take
the
back a
firing
site.
squad,
There's
it
way
doesn't
too
pay
many
off.
numbers
Sass,
here.
He lines them up.
Big
DFM
Joe.
continue to
Ooh,
press forward, and
okay.
they manage to
Jingbun.
take down T1. Buzz with the
Where did they get that extra
tries to
kill?
hold it. Repositions now.
They-
Picks
they-
up
they
the
somehow got
Vandal,
double at
pop
spawn.
slash through the cage. The clone making some noise, but
That's a
he's
big
stuck
flash,
into the
man.
corner.
It's such a big
Great
flash.
But they dodged it. Jinbun manages to bring
4?
this half to a
4's
4-8.
doable.
Yeah, they finally
It-
come out on top of the backwards.
The
and
problem is
forwards
this comp's
duels,
normally
don't they?
attack-sided,
I
but-
actually thought it was going to be another scenario of T1 to
do think,
just find all of those kills. Stacks comes out with the double
do
when
think
you've got
again-
Meteor going for them sprays and it doesn't work on
My
out.
frames are dropping,
You've
dude.
immediately got
Why?
the answer back though
I
from
find this
Seth
so
and
weird.
Jinbun, don't you?
Chat, did anyone
They
on
get the kills
YouTube
around
start
it.
getting lag
They
then
get
as
the
well or not?
information on the neural theft, and there's not much, unfortunately, Buzz can do in that 1 versus 2
Because I get nothing in my OBS saying that it's
8-4.
lagging.
Not going to see another 9-3 today, unless we get the next map. Bit to discuss.
It did
in
as
the
well?
halftime
Okay.
break though on this flip up, because for DFM they switch onto the defensive side.
Am I
If they're not
drawing on the
hitting their
side?
shots,
Nah, I wasn't.
There can be some players that can get
I'm addicted to
focal
drawing, but I didn't do it, I
Right?
promise.
I hate to say it, but something that comes to mind at the moment is Cess. He's been in the back wings. He's not been able to find a lot of these kills.
Definitely is happening. Meanwhile, though, for T1, apart from Izu, who has been lining up the kill feed, it's DH2.
Oh yeah.
all throughout the previous series down to today. I mean, still a consistent force, a driving force behind T1.
I mean, when I think of Pacific and what we've been seeing around the world at the moment, everyone's looking to our region to be a very bloody strong region at the moment.
Sure, yeah.
When I think of that as well, I actually think about how many rookies that we're having, have
yeah, I don't really know why it's
this
doing
year as well, right? You think about DH from T1. I think about the guys over in Talon having some really good performances.
But chat, is it only today or is it other days also that it's been doing this?
Rumi is technically still a rookie as well.
Like lagging every so often.
Very tail end of last year. Didn't really have much gameplay. He's, by all purposes, a rookie coming in this year. There's more as well. Like, we have just such rookies coming through.
Only today.
There's another one. Like, we have so many rookies here that have really elevated performances, just meeting with, you know, players that were once their idols.
Such a lovely story, too, but the story continues here for DFM, starting things off with a pistol.
Well, they have an opening frag. That's for sure.
Ooh! Through the smokes, and now
Hey.
off to the other
Okay.
side as well.
Sheriffs have
Main
gone
firing
absolutely
off blind
insane.
shots, catching more players. Meteor just trying to do what he can.
Well,
to
that's
get
the one they
spotted out at
needed.
the end.
You may not enter B because May is there.
Yeah, puts it
You
to
may
a
go to your
2-2.
grave. DFM will find the pistol, so they will keep themselves
Oh
interested
no,
in
that's not.
this one.
That's a
Actually
3.
finding both
That's a
pistols
3-1.
in this map. Finding the first one of the first map as well, so it's currently only the 1 to T1.
God, they got that many buy
the
rounds.
name.
That's so rough, man, with a pistol.
Okay. Nice one. That's a great way to start nonetheless.
It's going to be that full eco to come through from the Korean side of things as well. DFM to try and pick together a pretty clean round. Can technically afford the 1 loss, as it's just the Sheriff in Akame's hands. Why are we seeing no scopes on the Outlaw work today?
I mean, it's
Oh,
pretty
we got players just
accurate.
diving into it. GN able to hold down A. And that's just extra information too.
How many are we giving over towards May to get closer to this dimensional drift? Only 3 more. Be picking up that ulti. Oh, plant would be pretty nice.
The trips.
Rizu.
Just stick it. That's all you really are looking for money.
I mean, he's 2 away from the dimensional
Yeah,
drift.
I mean,
He
May's
finds
gonna have
this
his ult.
kill. Or the defuse, you get 1 away. Given the defuse, you know, we can definitely see a Yoru pick up that A-orb with a smoke to assist. And have that in the bonus round, that could be an extremely impactful ultimate.
Take those,
1
DFM.
away.
T1 will just take the spike plant and try.
Big buy rounds.
out for the
T1,
next.
I mean, they've only had 1 kill, right?
Bulldogs, Outlaw, Sheriff, gonna have to make sure that
They're
you're
very
buying
far
full
away from their
shields
ults.
on the side of T1. Now, I mean, they should be because they know the Outlaw is in play. They just got kind of ripped asunder by it in that anti-eco. So we'll see what the offenses are looking like from T1, what they want to do. If they are expecting, you know, a bit of an ulti-or play, perhaps it's not something that generally DFM do anyways with the Yori on down. They'll do it with the Sova ISO, which is what they're doing right now, anywho's. Bit of a faster play over towards this A side of things. Standard progression smoke, see if you can off-put them and gain the territories.
Recon on the short,
Keep
and they
your
fight over towards long.
floaters around the
Question
map
mark
as
credit.
well.
Drone going over
Meteor,
towards
see what
short.
you can spot out
That's where the
a little bit
recon
later
went,
in.
so
Those type of things before ultimately deciding where you want to end.
big Joe.
Meteor versus Jinba would be nice, but here we will
Got
have Buzz
punished,
versus
man.
Akame.
Got punished.
Caught with
Popped
the
in the
shield.
shield.
Out towards Cess now.
Reaction to losing the kill. They pushed down out of garage, and
Okay.
He knows he has to get out of that
guy's kind of lucky.
one. Reveal yourself with a
No way he's
bulldog,
going back
lesser
for more.
weapon. You need to give yourself some favorable
No way he's
tools,
going back for
not
more.
some disadvantaged ones.
Got the info. He
Like
did
that.
alright.
Look at Meteor now too.
It's just some good pushing and pulling around the map as T1 at the moment, slotting in some lurks here and there. If you see any overextension
Yeah,
from
they got that
DFM,
inside
you
over
call
towards
the
one. They probably
audible,
hear the camera, and they
look to
maybe
exploit it
will be able to hear some
or
rotates.
go where they may find it. This read, though, at the moment from DFM, 30 seconds to go towards this A side. They're going to have all their numbers here to contest.
It's not too bad. Still though needing to land a shot.
Oh
Izu,
my
oh!
god.
Full 360. Cess managing to still spray down with this Bulldog. DH only good for one, but the spike still dropped. The only saving grace might be if Meteor finds the angles off of the flank. Still taking time though. 10 seconds now.
Big smoke.
And DFM gets the read to play around the spike. It's smoked off. DH picks it up on the progression.
Yeah, he can
manages to
plant
go
back a
back.
sight.
Can he stick the plant
Trip's
in time?
good.
He goes all the way through for it. It's Mate in with Pop Flash.
No
The
way,
Trips.
in the
Mate
trip.
gets the kill. DH needing the frag,
In the
but
trip, he gets
Cess
that.
picks it up right off the bat.
Okay,
DFM
pistol into a
on the
bonus, dude. Look at some of these
They
HPs, by the way.
rotated to the right spot around that A site. Just when you think that the spike is going to get re-picked up by DH and they walk into the trap wires, bullets are just not connecting.
But how'd he win the duel in the trip here?
And
At least
DFM,
be
despite
just
having
getting
3
pre-fired.
players extremely low in HP, do come away with the bonus round. I mean, that's even a 5 versus 4 advantage for T1.
Yeah, this was a little
but
rough
they
for
do
Mizu.
falter
The
it.
entry, he
This
like
is a
checked it with the
team
jump
that
and
are
then came up on the
currently
minimap and
#1
then
in converting
then
5
slid
versus
back
4
instead of maybe
in
just
Pacific.
spamming.
They don't do it this time in a bonus round.
Not quite.
Jaw on the floor.
DFM, what a read. And now with that,
Stingers.
economy flourishing T1.
God, Owl that can one-shot everyone apart from one.
Some stingers and some yeehaws. And May just says no.
Nope. The Outlaw's gonna
Wait, they even got rid of the heavy armor. Everyone can get
commit
one
some
shot.
crime and rob things away from the Sheriffs every single time.
Yeah, but are they going to do the time at the moment in this one? B site has been robbed away from DFM.
Okay. We'll let them have that.
Stingers in close proximity as well can certainly find a bit of damage as Meteor is trying to find what he can on his lurk.
Unfortunately, not too much until Seth comes back in. Stacks, though, close range. Oh, gets the dink, but no kill, no cigar.
And we will be tied up now, just like that. DFM 4 in a row on this
Must have some
defensive
ults
side.
now as well,
We're
right?
going to have a T1 timeout.
Yeah,
come
with
on
the
through
defuse, they
before
get
go
a
into their
Sova
first
ult.
rifle rounds. Of course, DFM have already used both of theirs, so it may be a bit
Not
of a
much
blessing.
lag. Dude, what's going on?
If T1 do throw in a timeout as well to allow DFM to have some discussions and how they want to put together a bit of a defensive round, but I'm already seeing some pivotal spots from them, right? When they've got the Dimensional Drift and the Hunter's Fury, how many times do we see those being 2 comboed ults that are extremely powerful? So even if there's not a timeout,
Am I lagging?
still
I don't
think
know,
you
my
kind
internet
of
says it's
know
fine
what
as
the game
well.
plan is going into a round such as this for DFM. You know that Meteor's lurking around. You've kept him in check a lot currently.
Frame rate drop, mate.
always
It's
been the
not.
main point of contention more recently
I promise
for
you.
Meteor and
Yeah, I can
T1.
show you the drop frames in a sec.
Still, though, double duelisting.
Yeah, fast again over towards A. Same protocol to get the same long space
Yeah,
this time.
but then I
Bit of
don't know
an
what it
answer,
is if it's
as
doing
they
that.
did not expect that spot to come on out. Hunter's Fury utilized. So you'll take the exchanges. DH for May. And who does this really favor?
You might
Yeah,
think
lose
DFM
A
a
control,
little bit
push down
more.
middle every
No
single
smoke.
time we see
Oh,
some
the
kind of reaction.
Double dink! They're both on 10?
That's actually wild,
That's
bro, that
Just
he hits both.
phantom things, but oh man!
Still not too bad, though. Akami with the line might be able to do some damage. With Izu down, no chance. Just trying to slip across, but Meteor's already behind.
Yeah, GN in their spawn should hear this trapwire going on down and knows that Meteor should still be around here. And the other 2 players being confirmed 10 HP. I mean,
Yeah,
this is
it's very,
definitely
very
the angle
doable.
for DFM to be winning this round. They've got
Meteor with the
damage,
highest
info.
HP lurking. A little scary.
Paranoid of where Meteor could be, though. Still a good opening shot at the stacks. Now Meteor trying to make some more noise. Catch a Cess. GN, can you really pull it off?
Remember, it is planted backside too.
Buzz has slipped out from through Garage now. You stick onto the spike, but soon enough, here comes Buzz.
Very
gonna sting
nice,
like a
man. It's
bee.
close to getting half.
Recovery in the round for T1. Definitely thought that
Okay,
could have
T1
been
about to
an
start getting
angle
some of
for
their
DFM
ults as
to
well, so maybe they can
that
get
2
a good amount of
versus
rounds
3,
here.
given how low the 2 on T1 were and noting where Meteor was, right? Wanting to try and hunt him and find him first before giving him a chance in the potential plant after the fact to come in a little bit later. Understand the decision making. But see that backside plant going together, crunch on towards the site on the 2 low HP players. Could have tried a 2v1 Meteor, could have been a very valid angle. Nevertheless, T1 will reclaim the
round.
lead here. Have another crack at it though as DFM with the money that they did build up, undercut removing all ability.
Dude, if he did a
Get
shock
back
on
into
top
a
of
long
this,
as
my
well, but
goodness.
It's been no forward positions from DFM over there.
That could have been kind of crazy right there.
For T1, should they want to take it?
Well, just happy to watch for now. Drone out.
Just don't want to get spammed through anything. Get caught when revealed. It's back to the drawing board for the round for T1. And here's the operator. Out for May. Great with the Outlaw previously.
From this angle, though, for the line in towards Garage. Oh, still gets Buzz. Get crashes away, of course.
Honest Fury for Stacks if they can get themselves in a pretty post-plant scenario, but he's got to stay with the team on the site instead of falling back towards Long or Izzy. Thinking better of it, he'll be charged with flank watch. Rest of the squad to sit here, but I still just look to May.
I mean, they got Euro for retake.
Now you shift in towards being the info man. With this dimensional drift, you've got that player advantage.
They need to do what's necessary. Oh, the double tap saves Akame. Continuing to fan out, then Meteor trying to play around it. Goes back into towards C Long. May is here though. Oh, low HP. Weapon draw.
Against smoke though. Gien has smoke for Spike.
Skizu and Meteor trying to hold on to the Spike.
They might just stick it.
Gien. Neural Theft as well reveals even more, but it's a bit of a lie until the taps come in. Meteor
gets
didn't
get
way
half?
too low.
Bro, that was
Izu
so close. I thought he had half here.
Oh, it was so
I mean, that was
close to
manic,
getting
man.
it
There was so
past
many
CFU's there.
1v1s.
Could have been a different
I do think the
story had
Meteor
that
reacted
game
very
away.
well to what was
Stacks
going on
that
here.
Hunter's Fury, it was thrown out and he was targeted a little bit as well. Thought that there were some good retake protocols to come through from DFM there. Don't get me wrong. Akame wins the duel, refreshes out the shield. May gets what he can onto Stacks as well, shutting down any extra play. But just in that 2 versus 2 that does eventuate down in towards T1, not phased. Eyes on the prize. Double digits
They're
achieved.
running back here. Yeah, even just the spray once they realized that they were Euro ulting. Just anyone that's following it up.
And off the rip, they're just going to have to contend with a bit of a pacier one over towards Garage.
Dude, this guy can get spammed.
Time on that drift, by the way. Cess will pay the price.
Akame's absolutely sent it in there to make sure that he can trade, but that's good trades now. Do they want to force this? They don't have to. Okay, they're forcing it. Yeah, they could have chilled for sure. They could have chilled.
Yeah, Meteor dancing with death, and he's going to pay the price. 3 versus 3 now. Advantage to DFM, but an empty B site. If they waltz in here silently to the back of the side, they potentially could have found Jinbum, but he's going to reposition himself. Hear the plant. Call for the team.
Gien's pretty low HP.
Some potential smokes to work off of. Oh.
Question marks now thrown on where they think that reposition may have gone.
Yeah, it means they could go a little faster. Disrespect the smoke they threw.
Individual plays from DH and Stacks here.
Stacks doesn't want to give away his position, so he won't recon unless he gets a kill.
Back, play around mid as well, which does get smoked off, so DH trying to get a little bit more proactive. Stacks, though, quick on the movements and the steps. He gets
that
the
is
third
calm,
one.
dude.
What strafing!
That's so calm. Didn't panic with the clone as well.
They
That was
kind of
great
needed
from
it the
him.
most. He's bailed them out yet again. These impact rounds.
Dude, are they wrecked money-wise? I think I saw 2 people that can't buy.
Really important. I'm thinking about myself the beginning of this round when that dimensional drift comes out and you're blocking him from getting into the garage. You're not allowing him to get and scope out more of the C site, but then Cess is just not aware that he's going to get out of it in the connector as well and just hit you in the back of the head. 11 now for T1.
With the hit, they go no trips. Wait, no trips? Or has he got 1 trip? Okay, go. Took a hit, 1 trip. Bucky on defense. Straight up C hit. Maze just spamming down the line.
Yeah, but can he find anything more? That's the big thing at the moment. GN's
wait, they think backside's clear.
To confirm on towards Jinbum.
The recon was a bit of a lie. GN now in position
that was nice
for even
it was
more.
nice from
Shuts
Jinbum
down
here.
another, and a spike on the ground. Meteor looking for refrags, but it's 1v4.
And I don't think I've heard of the story where it was a 1v5 for Meteor before Quack. So this one, we don't know how it ends for T1.
Doesn't look like it's going to be the first 1v4 either, 1v5. Going to turn back around. Try and check off with his cam.
Of all weapons to die to, though, it'd be the Bucky.
Hey, that's a glorious Bucky, all right?
Let's see, Seth.
Love the skin. The range is so good. Cuts right at the torso, and that's a free weapon upgrade.
DFM,
it's actually very nice for them in terms of
keep this one
money as well.
They
got ISO.
But let us see if it is going to continue on, because I have a feeling Not really, it just got confirmed at the tail end there. Then we're going to get a timeout from T1, so they're giving a bit of a breath over to DFM to have some discussions as well.
No, fuck you.
There's always some weapons that are just more comical than others. 11-9, it's getting a bit close now. So we can tell T1 want to go for the timeout. Don't want it to get, you know, 11-10, 11-11 before opting to call for one. Because in those moments, it can just be the
Switch to China? Yeah, if it's a 2-0, we'll go China.
Otherwise for T1,
a big game for EDG.
Eyes still on the prize. DFM are starting to catch on.
Yeah, back in towards needing Izu to do some things potentially, right? I can throw any name in the ring there for T1, needing X to do something, and they'll just come out and do it. You know, an individual moment, and the team will carry on. Buzz on the Yoru for today instead of the chamber, just by giving the maps. Get to corrode, be a bit different. For DFM too, in towards playoffs. They lose this, they're on that 4th seed. Bit of a more difficult run, always facing elimination. But now the timeout, they've been given the choice, you know, to have some discussions.
Back up Bucky.
Going up
Double kill trips. I mean, it looks like they kind of planned well on this one, DFM.
Okay.
Back to the standard defaulting for T1. Over towards A for the
bit
first
of a change up from them. Cypher over
up
towards A now.
Nothing is too present over towards long. Generally see a Sova drone award
Camera
short or
info's
something,
good.
but you just see the DFM
They got an ISO up for retake.
Get caught off guard.
Can they get any kills when they go over towards site? You spot the Cypher in heaven. I mean, they should be all over this.
Right, I mean, this is kill trips and kill contract for a retake setup, so it should be good. But here comes Buzz alongside.
But why did they try and retake without the ISO?
Is the only one left standing.
Did they think they could fast flood with no one?
I'm surprised that DFM opts to dump everything in towards the site there, or even drop in from tower when Jinbong confirms that they're 3 long. They're already disconnecting Cess from the site.
It was rough.
Starts to spray instead of retreating to spawn, where they've got a kill contract that can be an undercut contract.
He's saying everything I wanted to say.
Standard
it was really bad.
Things on the A side with a Sova and an ISO. May can flash in. They all decide
I thought the big reason they were playing over towards A like this was to retake with the ult, try to get some kills off of the trip, but they end up trying to fast flood, but they're like, no one's in one of the aggro positions. Like a fast flood makes sense when you got someone like over towards here or out over towards here or someone here. When no one's past this line, I don't know, man. Especially when they're like up close and you get confirmation that they're up close.
At least they can buy up, but oh boy. T1 on the other hand are giggling to themselves.
Yeah, they should be.
I mean, it was a good Omen flash as well that stopped it, but look at it, it's just rough.
Cypher at tower and no drone, no dart immediately.
Okay, 3 goes at it for T1.
Assume as T1 that is going to be a retake. That they're going to have the space.
DFM might be starting lower bracket. Joining Gen G.
Now it's T1 here, kind of close to ults too.
Oh man, Buzz got melted.
Oh, Kame's going to take the space as well. They're waiting for it. They are indeed ready for it. No kill contract in this round. Teamwork needs to be done for DFM to give a Kame another chance at being able to use that.
Right.
5 versus 4. As I mentioned, T1 has
why is he playing like he doesn't have ult?
They've got the highest success rate, rather.
Okay, well, at least it's Theoden again. Recon does confirm position. Still, though, you want to be careful on the reload. So drones to check and confirm.
Oh, it's going to get destroyed before it spots out Meteor. But you can never leave a stone unturned when it does come to T1. DH, good for one, traded out.
Relay as well. Jinbong wanting to re-aggress. Toying with death though, but he still walks away unscathed.
Maybe. The savior. The problem is that Buzz on the low HP's made a lot of space over towards A. Spots the camera, but he's kind of chill. They should be aware of trips still.
They can't capitalize on the trap wires that are still around the site.
Yeah, you can see.
3 versus 3
see Izu just walking.
And at the same time,
30 seconds left.
Oh, Izu's going for the plant, by the way, when Buzz is 1 away from the drift and stacks 2 from the Fury.
Wanting to close it out. Slight tunnel vision, perhaps, but still.
It's a great shot.
DFM have a chance because
inside the Omen play, maybe make sound heaven.
Buzz eliminated. And then overdrive from Izu.
They weren't aware of this flank, but Stacks, the timing.
Oh
You saw
no.
him.
No
Slightly
one made
lower than
sound
HP now.
spawn.
Stacks
They
goes
went
in for the kill.
silent. They went silent
2v2.
spawn instead of creating pressure.
Ming has a flash
I
to
guess they thought Neon was
possibly
gonna push
close in the
him.
Space, but with the kill, Stacks just plays off
Okay, it's
contact.
nicely done from
The
T1.
will end
I still
it
think
right here,
DFM had a rough go,
drawing the
man.
line in the
I don't think they've been playing like this past 2 weeks.
13-9. T1 will secure the higher seeding into playoffs.